Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial and I'm going to be using all Maybelline products today. So I know a lot of you wanted to see a Maybelline one brand tutorial, so I thought I would hurry up and film it for you guys. So I'm really excited to film this makeup tutorial today. So let's just jump straight into it. I'm going to start off with my eyebrows, and today I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Brow Pro palette, and it's in the color Deep Brown. This is what the palette looks like. So there is a wax, a powder, and a highlight color. So I'll just zoom you guys in. I should probably put a headband on as well. I'm also doing a talk through tutorial today because you guys seem to love when I do kind of talk through tutorials. You find them easier to watch. You like to get ready when you're watching them, and they are a little bit more personal, just so you kind of, you know, get to know me a little bit better when I'm doing my makeup and it's not just a voiceover. So I'm just going to start off with the wax, and I'm going to run this through my brows. I don't mind the wax in this brow kit. It's not like completely runny, which is good. I hate when your eyebrows are like really sticky. This one's like a nice consistency. You do need to kind of push in a little bit harder, but it doesn't leave your eyebrows kind of goopy and really stuck together. So now I'm just going in with the powder and I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm just going to start by brushing my brow up just so I can get a really precise line underneath. This brow powder is really pigmented, so be careful when you're applying it. I'm scared I'm going to make my brows too dark today. Hopefully I don't, but the powder is really pigmented. So I went a little bit too hard on my brows, so at the moment I'm just using my Master Conceal Concealer in 30 Light, and I'm just using it to clean up my brows. Okay, so my brows are done. They are a little bit darker than normal, but nothing too crazy, so I think they're okay. Now I'm going to take my Master Conceal Concealer again, and I'm going to put this on my eyelids as an eyeshadow base. And now I'm going to set that concealer down with the Maybelline Matte Makeup Mattifying Powder, and this is in the color 10 Classic Ivory. So this is what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And I'm just going to set that down before I go in with any eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to use the Maybelline's The Blushed Nudes palette. So I'll show you what the palette looks like. These are the colors here, and unfortunately it looks like maybe there's only one matte color in this palette. So I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a challenge creating a look with one matte shadow and all the rest kind of looks quite shimmery or sparkly or whatnot. I'm not sure how I'm going to go with this. I'm going to start off with this color anyway. It's kind of like a mauvey color, and I'm going to start running this through the crease. So I'm also going to use my Maybelline Nudes palette today. So this is what it looks like here. I think I'm just going to use some of the browns out of the palette just because there really isn't any mattes in the other one. I'm going to take this brown and this darker brown and start running this through the crease just to give my eye a little bit more dimension. So I'm going back in with that mauvey toned shadow that I started using in my crease, and I'm also just going to put this over the browns just to help it blend out a little bit. Going back to my blush palette, I'm going to take this color and I'm going to put this on my lid. I'm also going to wet my brush a little bit as well. I'm struggling to put this on my eyelid. And I did wet my brush as well. I drenched my brush and it looks like it's working now. It's such a beautiful color. I just want it to stay on there. Yeah, wetting the brush makes a whole difference. Like the eyeshadow just goes on so much easier and so much more pigmented. Now I'm taking this dark shimmery brown and putting this on the outer corner of my eye. So now I'm taking the black from the nudes palette and I'm just going to work this in the outer corner and crease. So this look ended up turning out way more dramatic than I had pictured in my mind, but we're already here, so we may as well go for it. I'm just going to mix some of the matte browns in there with it as well, just to blend it out a little bit. I'm not too worried about being messy like around here because I will clean up all of that fallout, and when I haven't done my base I like to be as messy as I like. I'm just running that on the bottom lash line as well. So now I'm just going to go in with this light colour here and put this on the centre of my lid. I just want to bring a little bit more light to the eyes just because they are so smoky. I think it's time to clean up this eyeshadow just because I'm getting very discouraged because my eyeshadow is looking like poo. Now I'm using my Maybelline Master Precise liquid liner. So I got a little bit carried away with my eyeliner. I just kind of kept stuffing it up and then it kind of kept getting thicker and thicker and thicker and more dramatic, and this is what's happened, but I'm sure once I put lashes on it will be fine. So now I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel 24-Hour Automatic Gel Pencil. So I'm going to use this in my tight line and waterline. I really like this liner. It's so creamy. It goes on so easily as well. So for mascara, I'm going to use the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara, and this is waterproof. This is what the packaging looks like. I don't really like this mascara just simply because it puts so much product on my lashes and it makes them really clumpy. So for lashes, I'm going to use my Slay Everyday eyelashes, and these are in the style Claudia. So they are very dramatic, very full, so I'm going to see how it looks on one eye and then I'll figure out if I want to keep wearing those ones. Okay, so my lashes are on and I just realized I don't actually have a Maybelline primer. Like, I just don't own one, which is really strange because I've got so many Maybelline products. So I just ended up using my Sukin moisturizer kind of as a primer just because I didn't really want to cheat, and I always moisturize my face anyway. So now I'm going to put my foundation on, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and I do have a first impressions on this foundation as well, so I will link that down below. So in my first impressions video I did use a brush, so today I'm going to use a sponge and I'm going to see if that makes any difference on how it looks and applies. So I'm just going to put this all over. This one is in the colour 70 Pure Beige, and keep in mind that this foundation does oxidize. I do say that in my first impressions video. So I actually think I like the foundation better using a sponge. I just feel like it looks a lot smoother and it's not as streaky. And to highlight and conceal, I'm just going to take my Master Conceal in light to medium again, and I'm just going to place this under my eyes, on my forehead, on my nose and on my chin. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my matte makeup powder in the colour Classic Ivory, and I'm just going to quickly set under my eyes before I kind of conceal or highlight anywhere else. I just don't want my under eyes to crease too bad. I've never used this powder before, but it's really brightening. I really like it. I'm just bringing this on the side of my nose to make it look slimmer for when I contour later. I'm just going to go back to highlighting these areas now. Cupid's bow and my forehead. Okay, so I've got another matte makeup powder here, but this one is in the color Natural Beige, and I'm just going to set all the other places on my face. Okay, so for contour, blush and highlighter, I've got this Maybelline Master Contour Kit, and this is in the color 20 medium to deep. So these are what the colors look like. I'm not too sure how this contour color is going to go, just because it does look very warm, but I will try it out and see how I go. So I'm going to take the contour color on a big fluffy brush because I'm going to kind of bronze up my face. Okay, so I can definitely see that the contour color is definitely too warm to kind of be a contour shade. I would say it's definitely more of a bronzer, but I'm going to still take that color on kind of a thinner brush and use it to contour today, just because that's all I've got. So now I'm going to use this blush and put this on my cheeks. So this blush isn't really that pigmented. I kind of had to run my finger over the top of it to kind of scrape it a little bit. It's like the top was like really hard or something, but it's actually going on my face now. But yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle to get some pigment out of that blush. So now I'm just using the highlighter. I'm just using a Duo Fiber brush. So let's see how this goes. So if you are really fair in skin tone, I don't think this highlighter is going to work for you. I just think it's honestly too dark and it will work on darker skin tones better. Luckily I do have fake tan on today, so let's hope it doesn't look too dark on my skin. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish off my eyes. So I'm just going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to use exactly the same colors I used in my crease, so just some of the dark browns, and I'm just going to smoke that out and put some mascara on, and then we'll do the lips. I'm just going to take this white and this pink and put this on the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to take the Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color 05 Nude Flush. So this is what it looks like. I'm hoping this color is going to suit the eye makeup. Okay, so that's what the color looks like. I'm not sure if it's too pink for my liking, but I think I'm just going to leave it. Please keep in mind with these liquid lipsticks, they do not dry down completely. I would definitely call them more of like a matte cream lipstick, just simply because it doesn't dry down completely. It's not completely matte, and they do transfer as well. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's not exactly like a liquid lipstick. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this Maybelline One Brand tutorial. Let me know what other One Brand tutorials you would like to see, and I'll definitely write them on my list of things to do. All my social networks are linked down below, as well as my vlog channel. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it does help me out heaps, and subscribe if you want to be updated every week with new videos, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!